Wow. All I had to do was smack the damn thing and it actually worked. That's incredible. You piece of crap computer, finally. I don't believe it. That was why my webcam wasn't working. What a load of bullshit. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Seriously. Fucking douche. Stupid thing. Anyway, this is a very tired MD865. Yeah, I never really got to finish my last video about Mega Mawile and all that shit because I was kind of like rushing a little bit at the end. Here's the bottom line of Mega Mawile. Everyone, if you run that thing, you need an answer to fire spam. Meaning if someone has like Talonflame and Heatran, you better have a way to kill both of them. Heatran in particular, because Heatran basically hardballs Mega Mawile. I mean, as long as you're behind a sub, or you can predict a switch and be real and get off Focus Punch, Heatran will be instantly obliterated off the face of the planet. But yeah, and I get a Facebook notification. It's nothing important, so I apologize for boring people. Okay. Interesting. But yeah. Just gotta type thank you to someone. Hold on. Wish it was, never mind. Wish it was my girlfriend. Jesus. Yeah, part of the reason I didn't get to upload in the last like couple days, one, my webcam was screwed up. Two, me and my girlfriend have been trying to like make time to see each other, and like for a couple of reasons it's been hard. Mainly because one of my professors is a giant fuck up, and well, he didn't get back to me for like almost 3 days on an email I sent him, which is kind of annoying. Well, he's actually the head of the department, so that kind of irritated me, and I was trying to like get into his class, but he finally did, which is good. So that was taking up some time waiting for that email, kind of trying to email back, correspond with people. That was taking up some time. There's a lot of shit going on. It's been like one thing after another. Yeah. And but one, I guess, good thing, I'm actually wearing one of my favorite shirts right now. I love this shirt. This American Eagle thing right here. Yeah, I like that shirt. Plus it's blue. I like blue a lot. I like the color a ton. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, you gotta have an answer for fire spam. You definitely gotta have an answer, some way to just destroy Skarmory off the bat, because Skarmory is a threat, a problem, an issue. He's this, that, the other thing. Skarmory is dangerous. He is annoying. He can troll the shit out of you because he can whirlwind you out. He can do all kinds of bullcrap that no one's gonna like or want to have happen, and that's not good. Now, the other thing I kind of want to talk about now is underrated weather. The most used weather this gen that I've seen so far is Sun, because of Megazard Y, I believe anyway. That's why people just like the raw power. And then Sand with Tyranitar. Occasionally a Powdon, but since he's underused now, a lot of people don't use him as much. He's not nearly the prevalence that he used to be, but he's still there. He's whatever. He's around, I guess. So you got those guys. He's kind of just chilling. Then you got the more underrated weather. I've hardly seen Rain No You anymore, because the only one who can induce it in OU is Politoed. It's not like you have versatility, like you can choose either Hippowdon or Tyranitar based on your team's needs. All Tyranitar tends to be better in this meta. But there is something to be said for especially defensive Hippowdon, because it can completely wall Aegislash. The Shadow Ball, Sacred Sword, Shadow Sneak variant is completely just, it's like that was damage? That's so adorable. That was nothing. Tyranitar's not taking a Sacred Sword too kindly. Let's put it like that. Especially regular T-Tar. Mega T-Tar might take one from full health, but regular T-Tar probably not take it unless you have Chople, or you have a ton of investment in defense. Now, so there is something to be said for Hippo. Plus, Hippo can check a variety more threats depending on the spread you run. He can also check, I mean, I've seen the spreads I give my Landorus T's, because I sometimes give them a little bit in special defense, allow them to live one Life Orb Surf from a Latios even after Stealth Rocks, and then just knock off and kill it. Because Latios is fucking annoying. It spams Defog, and it's an irritating piece of crap. And it's just really frustrating, particularly with the right team support. It's actually very good on Sand teams, because Latios is a, well, not Sand, sand. What the hell am I talking? Well, kind of to sand, I guess. If you don't want to risk missing Stone Edge. Because Latios is a good answer to Megazord Y. Because you could Psyshock it or Draco Meteor it and do a ton of damage if not kill it. Like, that's the thing. Like, Zard Y is very dangerous, though. To get back to Sun. Zard Y is like, for people who've used it enough or have seen enough, it's just, it's the power of it. It's colossal. It's insane. It has 5 more base special attack than Kyogre. Hits like a truck. Hits like a train. You're not going to, you can't run from that thing. It's just too strong. But yeah, and the other thing I do want to get a bit into this. Hail, it annoys me that Hail's not seen. Now, I know Abomasnow in a way got buffed, in a way got fucked, because everyone's got to remember this. His Mega got boosts in everything, except his speed. He freaking turned into a tortoise. From 60 to 30. He went from the outhouse in speed to the he went from the penthouse in speed to the outhouse in speed. Everything else, he went from the outhouse to the penthouse. He soared into like the sky like Superman. I believe his base attack got a 40-point increase. Special attack got a 40-something point increase as well. His defenses got buffed by I think like 30 each. 25 each, maybe 25, and then 30. He got so buffed, it's insane. I don't even remember. He got really good stat buffs. Or maybe his defenses, no, his defenses I think only got buffed by 20. I think they were decent to begin with. His defense got buffed by 20. His offense got buffed by like 40, and then like 40-ish, 35-ish. It's ridiculous. His stats are so good now. And I believe his attack stats are each 132. His defenses are 105. His HP is 90, and his speed is 30. His speed is utter complete piss trash. You will hardly outpace anything. Even if you put speed investment, there's literally no point. So the best way I found to run that behemoth is obviously under the effects of Trick Room or with paralysis or sticky web support. Now, keep this in mind. If you do not run one of those two things on this bulky son of a bitch, let me find him. This is so professional, I know. Why isn't all the songs I've looked up are coming up? Are you kidding me? Show me. I looked it up recently too because I was curious. Okay, let's do a shameless plug. Not that anyone needs me to plug this channel. If you need me to plug this channel, what the hell are you doing here? Why aren't you on his channel? I don't understand. Most feel better. I've heard of this guy by now. Come on. If my phone ever kicks into life. It's brand new. It shouldn't really have this many issues. But sure. Anytime. There we go. Come on. Could you please? Another reason, too, I haven't been making videos quite as often as I was a couple weeks back. Like, I've been taking care of... There we go. Been taking care of some school shit, like I said before. And also, I've been addicted to Netflix. Netflix is scary. It's like a hook. Alright. That... Damn it. Oh, the glare is so shit. No one can see that. Yeah, no one can see that. God damn it all. Alright, let's try something else. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Oh, see, no one can see that. Oh, there he is. Alright, if anyone can see that, that giant thing right there, underneath the first picture is regular Abomasnow. On top's Mega Abomasnow. Basically, he becomes like a giant Furby on 2 legs. If people couldn't see that, I apologize. My phone's glare is absolute trash. And if that like blinded you, I'm sorry, because you know. But there are also other, actually, back to what I said about reasons for a minute. There's another reason, but I may make another video as to why, because I don't know how long this will be going on. Like, in other words, not the video, but the reason, because there's something that when you hold stuff inside, I've said this in past videos, it can eat away at you. Like, I've had friends who've done that. And it's really stupid, but I've been sort of guilty of doing that myself, of holding like stuff in, which isn't good. Like when you do that, you get like it's awful. Like, but the problem is, I mean, I can't really explain what the problem is on this video anyway. But maybe the next video I make, I will be able to explain it. Here, let's hope. Wait, oh no. See, now my phone's glare is too shitty. There's no way. Unless it were dark outside, because the light is still coming in from the windows that are behind me. It's making it crap. So I apologize to anyone who I blinded or who you, like, yeah, my fault. But yeah, that giant Furby-looking weird thing with the weird pose like this, that was Mega Abomasnow. Now, and people, I'm sure, see why he's slower. Because he like gains a lot of like just extra fur and like bulk. So they had to slow him down because if his speed stayed at like 60 or even got like increased to 70, 75, and he had those other stats, after Sticky Web, he would outspeed so many things and he would destroy a lot of things. Because he's quite beefy for an ice grass type now anyway, and he has phenomenal attack stats, as well as a decent move pool. I mean, he gets rock moves, ground moves, fighting moves. He can run fire moves because he gets hidden power fire, obviously. He gets the only thing he doesn't get really is knockoff. I mean, he even gets Iron Tail, so if you want to be really weird and run that for fairy, you can run that. Obviously, you get Stab Blizzard, you get Giga Drain, you get Ice Shard, you get Wood Hammer, which I don't recommend Wood Hammer. I'd rather Seed Bomb. If you're going to go physical, run Seed Bomb. You'll compromise that thing's good bulk too much. I mean, granted, it's typing, leaves it a little bit. Its typing leaves it weak to this. Bug, fire, fighting, flying, steel, poison, rock. 7 types. 7 out of 18. Okay? That's over a third of the types. That's literally one more than a third, I should say, of the types. That's nauseating. He's weak to too much. So don't expect him to live too long if you leave him in a super effective move because he has a lot of them. I mean, this smartass switched his Infernape out of my bombs now for some odd reason, even though close combat would have killed me from where I was. But he came back and he flare bolts me. I'm like, oh, that's insult to injury. And I did the calc and it was over 160%. And I'm like, that's, you know what? That's cruel. And it was from a Jolly Scarf Infernape of all things. So freaking weak. You're not Darmanitan, sir. You're not some really, monster truck of a Pokemon. You're a freaking little monkey. It was stupid. He's a little monkey, a little Saiyan monkey. But no, really, he is a monkey. And it was asinine and he did that stupid damn freaking Goku wannabe. Idiot Infernape. Screwed my poor Bounce-No. I do like Bounce-No, though. I mean, as shitty as its defensive typing is, offensively, Ice and Grass is pretty good. Ice is very good by itself. Grass, then you add it gets Earthquake. It's devastating. That's a lot of coverage. It's even viable in OU with that coverage because you can E-Tran. It's not coverage you want to play around with. You want to get rid of it fast, which shouldn't be hard considering it's about as slow as dirt. But yeah, Hail's very underrated, and it does make me sad, like I said. I mean, granted, there aren't that... I shouldn't say. There are a few good pokes you can be used effectively. Kyurem, if you're running a Hail team in UU. Mega Abomasnow, again, obviously is very good because he summons a Hail and has Blizzard 100 accuracy, whatever. Friggin' hell, you can run Mega Blastoise offensive with Blizzard if you wanted to. I don't give a damn. There's a lot of interesting options to explore. It just pisses me off, I think, that people mainly explore sand and sun. It's like snow exists too. It's like, or hail rather. It's like, just like winter exists in basically all parts of the world. I think there are a few parts where it stays hot most of the year, but mostly winter exists to some degree. And, snow and hail exist too. Give a Bounce-No a shot. Come on. I mean, the other two are very good. Like, T-Tar is a mock truck. Mega T-Tar is disgustingly strong and bulky. Charizard Y is disgustingly strong and decently specially bulky. Hippowdon is just beefy on both sides, has decent attack. I mean, Politoed is honestly kind of the odd man out of them, because Politoed has really nothing that stands out as special defense. It's not that good. It's just, especially with Drizzle not being permanent now. It's like just gonna shy away from you a little bit, Politoed. Yeah. As cool as Rain is, I mean, there are a lot of cool pokes under Rain, too, actually. Two of my favorites are Scarf Thunderous T. I guess you can run Expert Belt or Life Orb Thunderous T, if you want to be really weird. And then Parasect. Parasect is gimmicky as hell, but if you can get it to work, Parasect's really cool. Like, under Rain, he's really awesome, but he's got to be used right. Like, he's just, because he's weak to fire, ice, quad to fire and flying. Ice, rock, bug, even though he is part bug, he's part grass, because bug doesn't resist bug. Logic. And poison. But there's a trade. Unlike Abomasnow, see, this is even better than Abomasnow. He quad resists ground. That's convenient as hell. He resists electric. He resists grass. He's immune to water because he has dry skin, which is why I say on a Rain team. And he also resists, whatever the hell, he resists something else. Can't quite. Fighting, because he's part bug. Those are very good resistances, mind you. So basically, outside of the rock move, he can take on a Terrakion in theory, because a lot of them don't run X-Scissor anymore, which they run Iron Head, which is insane to even think about that. A Parasect, any Pokemon, can take on a big threat like Terrakion. Like, wow. I mean, Terrakion's not as big of a threat as he was. He's still very strong, very quick, decently bulky for a rock fighting type, but he's just not the threat he used to be. He's he's still good though. So don't, you know, try him before you take me in anything I'm saying about him, because Dracion's just this beast. And he looks awesome. But yeah, freaking Parasect. I mean, if anyone likes Rain, give the thing a try. It's pretty cool. So I'm making a new team with it myself, just for the hell of it. But yeah. So like I said too, there were a lot of reasons that I gave why I haven't been uploading like as consistently as I was a couple weeks back. I mean, I know I've still been, compared to some kind of people who upload, you know, every couple months or so, 2-3 months, and even compared to me like 2-3 years ago when I was going through some shit. It's not like, you know, it's not like that, but it still bothers me like when I don't, because I do kind of like doing this. So like it does sort of bother me a little bit. But again, there is another reason. Like I said, it's one of the main things I have been saying. Like keeping stuff in, like particularly when you can't tell the right people or the right person or whatever, or like I can't really express this. Like you can't, how to say this? Like there are some things that are hard to like explain. I think it's a good way to say it. There are some things that are hard to explain, and like yeah, that's the bottom line. Like I know I said I had friends who did that. I did one who basically just during college, he's a few years older than me. He started feeling so guilty about some things from his past. He basically drank to the point he was like wasn't good. And going to the military because of it, and he came back a lot better, which is good. He came back a lot more. I think he just sort of, he's like, wow. That gave me, you know, a wake-up call, like, wow. Like, and that's the other thing. Life is short. People don't realize that enough. Life is to fight, to be against each other, to be, but it's just, life is not, it's too short. Yeah. Oh, God. And I've also been going through some family shit, so it's like, one of my cousins is getting divorced, and frickin' got some other bullshit. An uncle of mine got cancer. A couple, like, I think about a couple months back, 7-8 months now, 6 months. Like, it's just crazy bullshit. So, but yeah, life is just, it is too short. What was I frickin' saying? Yeah, so he did that. My other friend who internalized bisexuality, that's not good either. None of those are good things. Like, and I had another friend who I think may have come out to his parents finally, which is good. He really should have done that a while ago. But it makes me happy. And I never even knew he did it until recently, which is good. I'm happy for him. That's good. But yeah, it's like so. But yeah, like I said, it's just like those three, I'm holding something in too. But what I won't say on this video, that's for sure. Nor will I say what it is. It's not quite to the severity of those three, but it's something that's not exactly fun to keep in. But I don't feel like I have a choice lately. I mean, because there's someone who needs to know, and it's hard. But yeah. Like I said, that's why I was wishing I was texting my girl. Thank you. She's just been so weird lately. I don't understand her. I just don't. But yeah. Like I said, bottom line though, everyone give Abomaston a little whirl. I may make another video to go a little more in depth on that, but more along the line of the reasons to why I would say a little bit. I'm not going to give a lot, like everything. That's just dumb. Like I said, it's not as severe as those three, but it's something that's not exactly fun to keep in at all. Nothing's fun to keep in. I don't know how some people do that. I'll never understand that. But sure, it's got to, you know, I don't understand that. But whatever. So, anyway, this is MD865, and yeah, like I said, Mega Mobile is a boss. I said it last video, but yeah, it's a boss. And yeah, different weathers are cool. So, this is MD865. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.